So you sell advertisements, right?
Yes.
Are there, because you are, even though it's ministry and business, but it is a Christian organization, are there certain types of businesses that you would reject their advertisements? Or, because I won't mention the name of the radio program. One day I was listening to a gospel radio show, which I really loved. I used to listen to every morning. And I heard, then the commercial came on, and it was like for Viagra. That sounded really off to me. I was like, so I'm saying, though, I mean, you don't have to answer this question if you don't feel comfortable. Are there certain types of businesses that you would say, we appreciate, we respect you, but this is a Christian organization, and we wouldn't want to put advertise what you guys do because it's a Christian organization? Do you have?
Sure. We have standards just like most businesses. And let me say this to you, and we've been in this situation a few times. Year 17, well, first of all, our policy was the editor has the right to accept or reject. Okay.
You being the editor.
Me being the editor.
Yes.
Also, we have a disclaimer in every newspaper. The note says, views and opinions by columnists does not necessarily reflect those of the editor and or staff.
Yes.
Feel free to respond. So we'll start with our disclaimer. There's articles that are featured in the Anointed News Journal that I may not necessarily write. These are the opinions of those who choose to put information in. We chose that we were not going to publicize liquor stores and lotteries and things like that. Now, there have been times that we've had controversial things in the paper that we have.
You don't have to give examples.
But no, I want to give an example.
Okay, all right.
Because I find it very funny.
Okay.
There's one particular church that I always seem to get a call from, and I'm not going to name the church. But whenever there's a controversial thing, like one particular edition, we had the Muslim community in the Anointed News Journal. We've had the Jewish community, the Catholic community, the Christian community, and the Muslim community. And the Muslim community was doing an event at Rowan University about the lost files of the FBI, the rise and fall of the Nation of Islam.
Gotcha. In
my mind, anybody that's black, that was part of the civil rights movement, would be interested in this.
That's right.
So we put it in the paper, and they were fundraising to build their school.
Yes.
And the Anointed News Journal was in full support because they're from Camden, we're from Camden, and when a bullet goes off in the city of Camden, it's not going to stop and ask that person, are you Christian, Muslim, Jehovah's Witness, Catholic? Are you Q Dog, Kappa, Sigma? That bullet has the intent to kill. So if we don't come together on common ground, these are all our babies wanting to be destroyed. So I get a call from the church because they had an issue with the Muslim ad that was in the paper.
Yes.
And the same time, Hennessy had a new product called Hennessy Black. But they were doing a campaign that says Hennessy supports Camden Pride. Now they realize that they've taken so much money out of the community.
Yes.
Now they want to be supportive with all the new development and revitalization. So there was a silhouette of the Hennessy bottle. But the focus was it was an image of the city of downtown Camden, the Ben Franklin Bridge, and a big word said, Hennessy supports Camden Pride.
Yes.
And I got a call on that. So a friend of mine said, and I believe it was him, but he said a buddy of his wanted to advertise in the Anointed News Journal. And he said, if this is anointed in a Christian publication, why are you advertising alcohol? And I said, did you read the ad? I said, first of all, we're not advertising alcohol. The ad says that company supports Camden Pride. Same church. It's always the same church. Now, this is a church that their church advertises on DAS with alcohol commercials, condom commercials, all kind of Viagra commercials.
That's right.
You know, so we're in media. Why are we any different?
Yes.
We have our standards. We're not going to put anything crazy
Yeah.
in the newspaper. We don't accept everybody's advertisement.
That's right.
Okay? If the spirit ain't right,
Yeah.
you know, and we can't get the relationship, I'm not interested.
Yeah. So
Okay?
you look at what the mission is.
We look
for
at what
ad.
the mission is, and then some people are unrealistic.
Yeah.
I had to turn away an ad recently because with the content of the information they were giving us, they wanted to buy an ad that was a $50 ad size, which was basically the size of 2 business cards. But they wanted to give me an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper full of information and wanted me to fit it into that size, and you wouldn't be able to read it.
Yeah.
So I respectfully just had to decline their business.
Now, have you been in a situation where somebody wanted to pay you top dollars, and it was against the company's?
Well, we've been in that situation too, and we've been in that situation early on. And I'm
where
glad
you needed
that,
the money, you know. You got.
Hey, I'm
We all
glad
need money.
that the Lord allowed us to be in certain situations because they are teachable moments.
Yes. Yes.
I remember going to a car dealership one time, and the guy's attitude was just so bad. My mind said, I'm not leaving until I get this ad, and his mind said, I'm going to do it. If it work, fine. If it don't work, fine. And I stayed, and I got his advertising dollar. I provided a quality service for him, but I knew that was it. It didn't matter how much money he wanted to offer me, he would never get back in this newspaper. And there have been some situations where people wanted to advertise, but I refused to take their business because, for whatever reason, the spirit was. It's not about money with us.
Yes.
It's about providing a quality of service to people,
That's right.
and we here for everybody. God gave me the vision, but if I gave this newspaper to you, it's just as much yours as it is mine.
Yeah.
How would you use this paper to promote what you're doing?
That's right.
And that's what we do.
That's right.